that's why I started this program saying today, here in July of 2014, what exactly is black culture and what should it be? I mean, but first of all, the first question, before you move to the second question, and that's a part of the codified procedure, never move to the second question before you take care of the first question. The first question is, what exactly is black culture? What does it consist of? I mean, we talk about it all the time, and we so-called glorify it. Well, what's the definition of it? And then, along with that definition, what's the purpose of it? If it doesn't have a constructive purpose that you can measure, we need to examine that, or stop talking about it. Just stop talking about it. Just get rid of it altogether, I mean, and take it out of the lexicon until we get some idea of what in the world we're talking about and why we're talking about it. What is this supposed to accomplish? Because when you have a culture, you're trying to accomplish something. The white supremacists have a culture. It's called white supremacy. It's a successful culture. It's the most successful culture that the world has ever seen. It's built on dominating people based on color in all 9 areas of activity, and it has flourished as such. But when you talk about black culture, what is that raggedy thing that you call black culture? I mean, what does it consist of? What is the purpose of it? What is it supposed to do ultimately? Or does it do anything that you can really specify as, quote, unquote, black culture? Something that black people do that nobody else does.
Yes.
And you know, and yet we go around talking about it, I mean, as if this is something that everybody should be looking forward to and grasping hold to and studying and making allowances for and collecting money for and whatnot in order to do what? Anything that a suspected racist, and any white person who is able to be a racist is on the suspicion list. Any person who is a suspected racist who has something to do with the affairs of non-white people should be suspected of perpetuating racism.
Mm-hmm.
That's just an iron law of compensatory logic, compensatory counter-racist logic. If it's a white person in a system of white supremacy who comes around saying that they intend to be of help in ending racism, that white person should be suspected of not being there with the intention of ending racism.
Okay.
Now, the white person may be sincere, but
Yes.
you only know that the white person is sincere according to one criteria, not from just the day-to-day actions, because day-to-day actions should have a long-term effect.